Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally doing this moon inspired makeup that I promised my youngest brother I would do on when I did my one and only to this date Instagram live. So I'm going to jump right in. I've got new makeup to play with, some not so new. So I'll say what's what when I get into it. I've taken the plastic off everything. Oh, I forgot to take the primer out of its box just to speed things up a bit. It's so hard trying to condense my videos. I forgot to put lip balm on. This is a tinted lip balm that I mentioned in my last video by a brand called Chuni. CHOONEE, which is a Korean brand, so I think the light is just glaring off it a little bit. Oh yeah, so you can see. It's really nice. Very creamy, and it's a nice pink shade. Moisturising. I've done all my skincare and exfoliated my face today. I don't have SPF on only because I'm not going anywhere, but normally, like if I was going out, I would wear SPF if I'm going out in the day. I rarely go out at night anymore, so, or even that late. So. I've also put on the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash to give my skin some fluorescence. I'm just reading the back. I don't know why. I've got the image that I'm using for inspiration. I just saved it to my phone. Let me bring that up. That's the problem, if my phone's idle it just goes straight back to the home page. So this is what I'm going to attempt to do. It's not focusing as well, but I think you get the idea. The downside is that this has got some stars, which are definitely stickers, and I forgot to order some online. There's nowhere nearby that I can get that I'm aware of. Still don't know everything in this area because I don't venture out that much, and when I do it's just for appointments. So I got this new, this is not a new product but it's new to me because I never tried it, because I never wanted to spend this much money on this product, but I don't know why I did, I just did. It was too tempting. This is the Fast Sali, which if you watch makeup videos you'd have heard of before. I need to move this light, it just makes showing things difficult. This is a mini. This is £20, you know, for 10 mils. I was like, what? But like the full size is 50 quid. And I was like, no. But then I got a knockoff one of the full size. The Skin Tune Blur from the Wish app for £1. This is 24 karat gold infused beauty oil. This is very famous first on Instagram, and that's why they started this thing where you just drop it onto your face. This is a really weird smell. I'm gonna pat that into my skin. It reminds me of some children's medicine. This is definitely the legit one, because I got it from Beauty Bay and it's a different colour to the one that's only £1 and obviously different size. I think you can put this onto your eyes. Actually, the smell reminds me a bit of cod liver oil syrup. Because I'm sure I remember having to take that as a kid and it was vile. I totally forgot until just now that I used to take that. So I think that's supposed, yeah, that's made my hands a, I don't think you'll be able to see, but trust me, my hands are a little bit like shimmery. Let's rub that into the back of my hands as well. Close the lid. Oh yeah, you can see like gold flakes at the bottom. That is not a good smell. Oh, it says shake well before use. Apply to face and neck. Oops. Why am I shaking it after? I don't know. Right, and then I'm still going to use a normal primer. I know some people mix this with their primer, but I'll put it on first. Gotta make sure that face is hydrated. Oh yeah, so I got this little fan. This is from Wayfair. How cute is this? I got this mostly because I wanted it, and then we mostly just keep it in the kitchen now to cool us down while cooking. Mostly Tom, because Tom cooks more than I do, so I got it. Ugh. And it's like, you charge it with the USB, it was £7 something in the sale. That's so nice on my face. Hopefully, so I'll keep it like further from the camera than the one I used last week. Hopefully you can't hear it too much, and hopefully it'll help me not sweat. This look as well is blue, and I happen to be wearing a blue t-shirt today. Captain America. Tom got this for me for £6 in Asda, and he got himself a Hulk one. So I'm going to use, the primer I'm using is, this is why I need the box. Does it not say? Oh, it says it on the bottom, but I'm worried that if I tip it up it's going to go everywhere. I don't know how liquid this is. It's the Illamasqua Hydra Veil Rehydrating Gel. I'm pretty sure this is a primer. I got this in a beauty subscription box. Made in Thailand. I'm pretty sure this is a primer. Ooh, that's jelly-like. Ooh, that's weird. I'm not really a fan of that texture. It doesn't smell of anything. Can't believe I spent £20 on a product that smells like cod liver oil. Coming out in a spot there on my chin. I got one up there. It's a little bit painful. Hormonal acne, thank you. I'm not even surprised at 32 that I have acne, because I don't know if it stopped yet, but my mom had acne well into her 30s. Alright. I'm hydrated. Want that to sink in a bit faster. It's a lot cooler than it was last week by I think like 7 degrees. It's 20 degrees today. So we've had the rain, which it rains, so that's great because it breaks up humidity. I've got a new foundation. I'm trying to find one to suit my skin, because if you watch my videos you know I have very difficult skin. It's oily, but if I use mattifying products make my skin look very dry. It makes my makeup look cakey, which is annoying. So this is the, is it X1 or EX1? Invisiwear liquid foundation. I should have looked this up actually. I'm gonna put the lid back on quickly and shake it, just in case, you know, just to confirm what the name is. I'm going to put that on my damp sponge. The colour is, I think, oh, it's 8.0. Oil and fragrance free, non-pore clogging. I can't remember what I just remember people like this. I'm pretty sure this was quite cheap. I'll put the price in the description box. This is also from Beauty Bay. Ugh, when you first use foundation, then you gotta keep pressing it to look at. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's cold. Hopefully this will match my skin. Well, I wear SPF 50 on my face, but I don't reapply during the day because I've got makeup on. I've been looking at SPF so that you could put it on when you've got makeup on, because obviously there's SPF, well, maybe not obviously, the SPF in makeup is not enough to really protect you from the sun, because they can just say, oh, it's got this SPF in, and it doesn't really. That's what I learned from watching dermatology videos. I'm just putting the silicone primer on my sponge, which is supposed to help it not to sink in. You can add more of the Fasali. I've seen people do that, like add it to their foundation. I'm not going to do that because, like I said, it's 20 quid. I need that to last me at least 6 months, if not longer. You know what I should have done is colour correct my face a bit, because I got some redness. That is a very light coverage. I don't really like light coverage makeup. I could mix, you know, maybe it'll be buildable. Probably is buildable if I wanted. I know you're supposed to go for light coverage during the day, but on this channel I'm a full coverage girl. I think that is a really good colour match for me. I know you shouldn't really, but I always put a little bit on my eyelids. Ooh, that is some shite coverage. If you're like me and you've got some blemishes. So I put the second layer of foundation on. It is buildable. And I did my brows off camera because I hate my brow. It's the thing that I struggle with, I think, the most. I think it's eyebrows, cut crease, and wing liner. Not necessarily in that order. I used a MAC Pro Longwear paint pot in Layin Low, which is an eye primer on my nose, because it's supposed to help if you've got really oily skin, like smooths out the texture a bit, and it's like looking pretty good so far with this foundation. I think this is around about a tenner, maybe $12.99. I'll have to double check. MAC is more expensive obviously. And then I used the Benefit Gimme Brow. Oh yeah, I used the George Asda Tamer Brow Cream. I think this is just dark brown. Doesn't have the colour on it anymore. And I powdered down my face as well, my nose, so it's less shiny. Looks a little lighter as well when I use this. This is a Coty Air Spun loose powder, translucent. It's actually extra coverage, so it's not really that translucent. But anyway. Next step is, whoa, cracking my back then. Maybe I use the paint pot on my, the next thing I'm going to do is eye makeup. So I think I'll use paint pot as a primer. You might notice my nails are press-ons, also blue. These are from a website called Yes Style, which is a lot of Asian makeup, and It has accessories as well as beauty stuff. I got some earrings from there. I'm not wearing that today. There's the long... Oh, those earrings would actually go really well for this. I might get them at the end to do it as like, you know, this is the full look. Try to cancel out some of the veins. Brighten it a bit. Yeah, the earrings are moons. I think maybe stars as well, I'm not sure. I'll get them from the living room at the end. So that's that primer. Just get the picture. Right, so there's blue. Thinking I'll go in with the matte dark blue first. Annoying thing is that the only picture I have, she's got her eyes open. So you really need them closed if you're going to see like all the details, but I'll do my best. I also got new eye brushes because I never seem to have enough clean eye brushes, so I'm going to use those mostly. Got my mirror ready to do my eyes. I got this palette again. Oops. RevolutionPro Regeneration Trends Mischief Mattes. That's got really nice blue in it. Two really nice blues. One's like a bluish purple colour. Let me see if I can zoom a bit more. Almost fully zoomed. I think that's like a good distance. Try to sit forwards a bit. I'm sure that face was terrible I just pulled. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to do a cut crease. I think I'm going to try and aim for a halo eye because it's easier. I said last time I wasn't doing a cut crease and I ended up doing one, but so I am going to go in with the trying to think how to do this because I need to, I want up here to be light blue and then like in the crease dark blue. It's got to be higher than my real crease, so am I doing all over? No, not all over, obviously. That's what halo is. Alright, so I need a crease brush, which is, I'm using the BH Cosmetics Eye Essential 7-piece brush set. None of these are specifically labelled as a crease brush. I think I want a small angled brush rather than a small shader, so that's number 107. Let's look for that. That's not that small. Wait, oh no, it's this one. Okay, that is small. Oh no, that's too small, I think. What's this one? 104, small shader brush. It might be better for the crease actually. Just having a look at the other brushes to work out which is the better one. I think that could work. So I'm going in with the darker blue from the palette, which is called, the colour is called Indication. I'm going to put that just above my crease so that when I look up you'll be able to see it. Is this even blue? It's looking more purple to me. Indigo, I think is the right colour. Colour descriptor even. Let's blend that out. Don't know how far out I want to take this colour. But I gotta soften this bitch. Well, not soften it, I gotta blend it. I don't know how soft I want this, but let's see. Let's see what we do. Okay. I'm gonna do just one eye at a time as well to try to keep this as short and sweet as possible. There you can see what I'm doing. Got my fake crease higher than my real crease. So it's gonna look really weird until it's all tied in. Trying to check here and looking in my mirror here and this one. I don't need the middle one, but it's habit to look in there. I'm looking here to make sure I'm giving eye contact as close as possible as I can to the camera, and to see what it looks like when I'm looking straight ahead. See, I kind of hold my brows up a bit, which moves my crease a bit. Kind of hard not to. It's like a much thicker line than I was anticipating. Okay, what I'll do is I'll bring it down here. Try and do it as like the outer V. For the outer third of my eye I want blue. The shade of blue. Stamp, stamp, stamp. The second layer, because it's not the same shade as the top at the moment. If I did a true halo eye, I think I need the inner bit here as well to be dark blue. But looking at the picture, it's not dark blue, so maybe it's more like a half cut crease. Let's just see what I come up with. Powerful. Now let's put that brush back. What I'm doing for the light blue, I was gonna get eyeshadow, but then I remembered I've got the blue, which is a very light blue, icy blue. Touch of Frost. Yeah, the shade is called Touch of Frost, which is also a TV show. I'm gonna use this, which is a P.Louise eyeshadow base from that basic range I used recently. I'm gonna use this as the lighter blue shade. I think the brush I'll use with this is the 105 brush, pencil brush. Should be right. I'm gonna put some of that on the back of my hand. It is as blue as it looks here. Look at that. Very light blue. This is a small pea size amount, which is probably smaller than a pea, because a little does go a long way. So it's always easier to use too little and build it up than too much and try to take some away. Yeah, this is much lighter. I should have just kept this in the inner corner. Looking at the picture here. It's the problem when you can't see. Do you know, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm doing it this way. It's so bright blue, so pale. If I look up as well, it's bringing the colour up a little higher because where my lid is, so to bring that up a little bit. But thankfully, because I use the P.Louise base, it is easy to get that there. It goes over the dark blue quite nicely. Close that for a little second. Trying to think, the best way to do this, I guess, is some kind of pencil, obviously. I've got either a nude, well, pinky, light pink lip liner brush. Where did I put my brow brush? I got a light brown eyeliner or eyebrow brush that I tried to use recently. Ooh, I haven't used that pink. That's really nice pink. Oh, I think I put it in over here. No, I don't see it, so yeah, I'm going to use this pink. Fingers crossed, hope for the best. It's going to be hard because I suck at drawing at the best of times. You know, doing down on paper, doing on your face is, in my opinion, even harder. This is one of those things that, you know, because I don't have the sticker, I'm like, why are you like this, Becky? I make things harder for myself than they should be. I'm going to use this, actually, so it's just, in a picture, it's just a crescent moon. The hardest bit for me is getting the edges really sharp. I think that's, well, really struggle. But she has it just under her eye, like here. So that's what I'm aiming for. It comes sort of like down to here, so this is weird. Yeah, already that line is not sharp. If I fix it now, actually it might be easier just to go over it with concealer and try and clean it up that way. Alright, let me not get ahead of myself. Let's just do it and then this is gonna look so potato. I can already tell already because I feel it should come up a bit higher. Maybe like that. The mirror on the table is just shaking because a train went past. Yeah, so I'll clean that bit up where I just decided to change where I was putting it. Get a bit of micellar water, which just popped a bubble out. Good old cotton bud. I hate looking at my face close up like this because I can just see everything that's wrong with my face. Namely, it's mostly texture and the fine lines I have under my eyes. And I got a bit of blue, it's come a little bit too far. If I go like that, I can see where the concealer's just settled into my lines. Okay. Does this even look like a moon shape? I don't know. It's black on the thing, but I'm going to do it pink. And then if I'm happy with it, I'll go over it with some liner. Sharp liquid liner, I think. Doesn't look like a moon shape to me. Well, I'm not good at art. Wish I had something as well I could draw around. Like maybe I should have drawn around my earring. But I think that would be like way too big. It's quite small on her face. I think this bit is too fat, I think that's the problem. See if I can clean that up. I don't know. I'll do. I don't know how I can fix this because I feel like this bit should still be fatter. I think it's just the point that it comes down to is not a very sharp point, but it's the best I can do. So we're going to have a little potato crescent moon. I'm going to take, let's see if this nib is, if this is thin enough. No. That's the Olivia Hale one from the 99p store. I'm going to take my Collection Fast Stroke eyeliner. I'm very sure that, yeah, that is quite a, that's like the finest nib I think I have. Yeah, I'll have to do so. I'm just going to try and go around, do this in black now. Why is my nose always so itchy? I think it's makeup. I think makeup just tickles my nose. I'm gonna have to keep pretty quiet because I'm just scared. I'm gonna just like really goof this up. That went wrong, but that can easily be remedied. Like a weird thick clump there. Gonna Tom clattering about in the kitchen. Do you know what I could have used to make the line sharp if I didn't want to do this freehand? Maybe using like a Kirby grip would have worked. Some people call bobby pins. Trying to get this a smooth semicircle and then a sharp point at the end is not easy, especially when the ink doesn't want to behave itself. Yeah, see, the top went fine and then the bottom just decided not to behave. Let's colour this in black now. 11 o'clock now. I was hoping to be done so I could watch Love Island on +1. But I just have to watch it on 4OD. No, I think it's called All 4 now, isn't it? So my phone is just locked, the keypad. I'm trying to unlock it so I can see. I don't think that's too bad. There's got to be a way that I can clean that up. Okay, that's it. I'm done. So, thanks again, Isaiah, for recommending this look. How do you think it turned out? I'll leave my ears on because it's going to make my hair very fluffy if I take it off. I think the earrings go very well. Oh, let me come close. Check out my Instagram because I will put stills up of it, of this look. So I'm supposed to do that thing that you see other YouTubers do, like no, look away from the camera and look towards the camera, or salt you. I go like this, like a hair to shape, but my hair's tied up. Join me again next time. There's something much simpler. And please comment below. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and all that. Share with your friends. Bye.